Warren Sapp allegedly causes major drama on flight, challenges passenger to face in Gainesville. It turns out the Russian mercenary guy getting blasted out of the sky by Putin's military wasn't the only fireworks in the sky Thursday. Pro Football Hall of Famer Warren Sapp found himself in the middle of a war of words on a Medellin, Colombia to Fort Lauderdale flight that has turned into such a fiasco that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl champion defensive tackle asked a passenger on the flight, "You want to see me face to face, Gainesville Friday," via an Instagram direct message that was provided to Outkick. DJ Gene Shawn, who was on the flight and says he saw Sapp acting ridiculous towards fellow passengers, explained via a lengthy Instagram story how Sapp is trying to play the victim even though he was a complete piece of ST the entire time. Gene Shawn says Sapp was sitting behind him and says the drama started immediately after boarding. His attitude was ST. He was fighting with everybody, making obnoxious comments and being real loud, the DJ explained. He tries fighting with one dude who was trying to find his seat. Gene Shawn goes on to say his girlfriend turned around after Sapp was talking loud and obnoxiously. He berates her, Gene Shawn continues, and tells her, "What the F.K. are you looking at? Turn around. Your eyes should be forward." My girlfriend is like, "What are you talking about?" According to Gene Shawn, Sapp eventually goes off on the lady who was seated in the middle seat next to him, and then it eventually leads to the showdown with passengers seated behind the NFL legend. Middle seat lady, according to the DJ, is with her husband and apparently opens a video on her phone and the volume is turned on, which set off Sapp. He's like, "You better have headphones. I can hear that ST. You better have headphones. You get the idea." According to Gene Shawn, it was just a ridiculous, contentious flight in the typically friendly skies. Sapp reportedly wasn't done battling with the lady. Soon, there was a war over the armrest. He just kept insulting her, Gene Shawn added. Eventually, the flight arrived in Fort Lauderdale after more drama where Sapp recorded the woman behind him mentioning how she's a Miami-Dade police officer and mentioned something about the no-fly list. Gene Shawn says nothing happened to Sapp. Fast forward to Wednesday night as the DJ started firing off his Instagram story on the whole ordeal. At some point, Sapp, who was tagged in Gene Shawn's story posts, decided he was going to have a chat with the fellow passenger. Here's what Gene Shawn says happened next. "A guy in the poor seats is gonna take my mud-half-akin flying privileges," Sapp says on a voice message provided to Outkick. Laughter, okay. More laughter, entitlement is at a new level now I see, the Hall of Famer adds. Gene Shawn says he's yet to hear from JetBlue on the incident. "We've reached out to Warren to hear his side of things. Is DJ Gene Shawn over-exaggerating? We're all ears, Warren. So far he has yet to respond. Were you on the flight? Share your side of the story."